Hello, 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 everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Car Mechanics Simulator. We are really hitting this game hard. I'm dying to get all this stuff unlocked and to make this place look awesome. I'm really considering going for a visual upgrade next, possibly this blue floor. I kind of want to see what you can do with this gantry though. Basically, I just wanna like have everything done. I want to be at that stage where like we're on like episode 60 or 70 or something, and it's like everything is upgraded to like the fullest level, and we're just knocking out all the DLC cars at that point. But there you go, we'll get there. Don't you worry. Right, let's have a look in here. Oh, some fun. Oh wow, look at that. Our first old car. Oh, it's still not available. But I can take that one finally. That's one of the DLCs. But let's get rid of these two quickly. And let's take this DLC car. Repair all running gear faults. Our first DLC car. Oh, look at it. It's an old Fiat 500. Haha, brilliant. Like, when I grew up, I had a neighbour who had one of these. Used to take us out in it sometimes. Brilliant little car. Hilariously fun. I mean, it's like one of the worst cars in the world, but it's hilariously fun. That is brilliant. So, all running gear. So it's probably going to tell me what I need. Yep, look, all of that. Flexible clamp, front shock, front suspension, outer tie rod, rear rubber buffer, small rubber bushing. It's a lot of stuff. Flexible clamp. Front shock. Right, well, let's look at the front shock and front suspension. Let's get you up on a lift, if you're even going to fit on a lift. Oh, it does. I'm impressed. I didn't think that was going to fit on a lift. It's probably the smallest thing that's ever been on that lift. Right, there's actually really not a lot going on under here, because it basically has this compact tiny little engine at the back. But it's just tiny. And yeah, that is it. Yeah. And the suspension on the front is just a leaf. Leaf spring. Jesus. Right, so oh, I've still got that. So the job wants me to do the front shock and the front suspension arm. So there's a shock up there. Front shock right there, and suspension arm is there. Let's go to examine mode. So it's that shock. Got the outer tie rod, flexible clamp. Yeah, it's basically showing me everything. So I think I'm going to have to take this whole front section apart, really. Let's start with you. And then we want that. Oh, probably have to take the wheel off first. That's one messed up wheel. I don't know why they have such weird metal effects in this game. All their wheels are chrome for some reason. Right, let's get this off now. Tie rod end. Shock can come out. Teeny tiny little thing that it is. You really should do that from under the bonnet, actually. The upper bolt. So I can just sort of keep cheating now. Just keep flicking into 3. So we've got to do the front suspension arm as well. Guess I'll have to get the wheel off. Yep, there we go. Right, can we get to that? Right, no, all that stuff's got to come off first. It's me, look at the way that unscrews. The weirdest way ever. That's kind of weird that you've got to do it that way. Is there anything else to come off? Oh yeah, same thing on the other side. That comes out. And that comes out. Jesus. So many little bolts everywhere. And then that comes out. And then I believe there was a rubber bushing, which would appear to be on the end there. So let's come out the back, out the front, go into the back, and then right up there. Oh really? Jesus, quite a lot's got to come off to get to that. Get all this stuff out. Come on, screw. There we go. There we go. Now we can come to it. Right, so that should be everything. Should be. One would hope. So what needs replacing out of this lot? We need an outer tie rod and a front shock for the mulch. Let's go outer. Is there specific ones that we need for DLC cars? Because that doesn't say mulch. Quickly save that. Mulch parts, there we go. So we need an outer tie rod. No, I could just search, but they are all here. We've got lights and everything. Well, outer tie rod to the mulch, and then we want outer tie rod done. We need a front suspension arm. Let's go front suspension arm. We also need front shock absorber. We need a flexible clamp. Let's get flex. Got that. Flexible clamps done. What else do we need? We need small rubber bushing. Let's just go small rubber bushing, and I think that's everything. So a lot of these parts are on 51 or 60. Rear rubber buffer. Let's go. Bugger off with caps. Rear rubber buffer. That should be everything. That was on 0. Now, what is the minimum part allowance for this? Do we think? It is 50. Okay, so all that stuff should be good to go back on it. So let's get this stuff back together. No, wrong way. Into assembly mode and get you on. Right, there we go. Wheel back on as well while we're here. Right, there we go. I think everything else is at the front, wasn't it? So if we get that back on, flexible clamp, that's in. What else do we need to do? Put this back on. Oh wait. Come on. That's it. In you go. I don't want this. Oh, come on. Thank you. Put that back on. Rubber bushing. Another rubber bushing. Front shock. See if these. Yeah, look, the way that screw goes on. That's not right. That can't have been done properly. Look, it goes all haywire. Very weird. And I think it's just that shock now. And so that one screws on normally. Very weird. And then that outer tie rod. And then just two wheels. Yup. And then that wheel. Right. I think that's everything. Check the inventory. Inventory is empty. Check the job list. Everything's done. Perfect. And we've got $381. Yeah, so I'm making money slowly. I'm getting the XP at a fairly good rate. The only other problem, really, is just, you know, getting the rep up, getting the name of the company out there, getting more customers in. Though we do seem to have a steady supply. But yeah, I think we're doing quite good. Oh, look at that one. Now that looks nice, but can't take it. Sloppy car steering. Right, let's get this running gear out of the way. Just get that job done so I can start getting some more new jobs in. Right, so let's see what you want. Front wheel hub, suspension, rear suspension arm, small rubber bushing, and wheel hub bearing. So hopefully the wheel hub bearing is the same as the front wheel hub. They're both on the same side in the same place. The rear suspension arm and the rubber bushing. Okay, awesome. So let's get you onto a lift. Come on, up you go. Right, let's go conditions mode. Let's go body away, and right, so there's the rear suspension arm. That's fine. Rubber bushing, we have. Do we have any rubber bushings? Do we see where? Is that it in there? Yeah, I think that's it in there. So we've got the rubber bushing there. And then we've got the hub is this side. Right, okay, fine. So let's get you out. Let's get the drive axle out, won't we? Now we should be able to get. Oh yeah, got to take all this stuff off. Boo! caliper. Brake pads. Disc. We'll have bearing. 5%, yep, so that was that one. And then we want to take the front wheel hub. And that is at 11%. Beautiful. So that's all the hub stuff. Now we come to the rear. If we could move up this way, thank you. Because we need to get this off. Something tells me I'm going to have to remove this wheel. Yeah, it's that bushing, and so I need to take that off. To do that, I need to take that off. To do that, God only knows what I need. What's up there? Look around inside. Right. Right, okay, so I need to take the cap, then the spring, then the spring cap, then the arm. Ah. That wasn't as complicated as I thought it was going to be. I'm very happy about. Can't say the same for this side, which is probably going to be a right pain. Right, see, is it telling me anywhere? Oh, I've probably got to get the wheel off. It's all about getting the wheel off in this game. Oh, there we go. Wasn't too bad either. It's just about figuring out what parts you have to take off to get what thing out. And then generally it's fine. So, we want front wheel hub and bearing, small rubber bushing and rear suspension arm. Oh, we're still on the March page. We don't want stuff from there. No sir, we don't. So we want front wheel hub and bearing. Is it not called a front wheel hub bearing? Or is it just called a wheel hub bearing? What the hell is it? Oh, there. Yeah, it was just called a wheel hub bearing. Okay. So go wheel hub bearing. Yep. I want a rear shock absorber arm, rear suspension arm. Which one is it? Rear suspension, right? No, I want just rear suspension arm. Okay, that's fine. That was the one I was looking at. That's right then. And then we want rubber bushing. I've really got to start looking at this stuff. Is it rubber bushing or is it small rubber bushing? Right, okay. Whew, finally. So we've got small rubber bushing. No. That one. We've got the front wheel hub. Front wheel hub bearing, and we've got the rear suspension arm, and we've got an itchy ear. Right, let's go and put all this stuff back together. So let's start with the back. That's probably the best option. So go into assembly mode. Get these bits on. And the more jobs we do, the more stuff we unlock. I might definitely get that floor replaced soon. And I don't like that blue floor. I like blue, but I don't like that blue floor. It's Kind of ugly looking. So I want to remove it. Get a new floor. It's all stained anyway. I know it's not important, but I just, you know, want to have a bit of fun with it. Let's go over this side. And go into assembly mode. No. Put that on. And then put that on. And then let's go around this side, it'll be easier. There we go. Right, put you on. Put you on. And put the cap on. Beautiful. Let's put the wheel back on. Just kind of rushing this a little bit. Just want to get this job done, so it's out of the way and finished. Right, so let's both back wheels on, all reassembled. Now I need this hub assembly. Get this all bolted up. Awesome times. Get you bolted up. Get the disc back on. Pads back on. Caliper back on. And not forgetting the wheel. And that is another job well done. Check the inventory, empty, check the job list. Yep, all done, all good to go. 600 bucks. And that means we are just about halfway to our next XP point. We've got $3,800 jobs in the pipeline. See if any of them are good. Yeah. Stop the steering, replace engine oil and filter. Oh, actually, that was quite a high XP job for such a small amount. Brake system needs fixing, the one we've got. So there's some jobs for next time. This has been a bit of a shorter one, but I've got a lot of things I've got to do today, so I'm not going to be recording this for too long. Next episode, hopefully we will get to that next XP point and do some kind of upgrade, see what looks best and go from there. Usual links are down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you so wish. It would be much appreciated if you did. And I will see you guys next time. Until then, take care and I'll speak to you later. Bye bye.